Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Yep, it's Monday morning with Merle and Patti.
Yes.
She's Merle. I'm Patti.
Yes.
That's all we got.
That's
Sorry.
it.
See you next week. Yes, we want to tag.
Yes.
That always comes up.
Why?
Why?
Tag. Yes.
Yes.
Tag.
Another smooth start. Weekly.
It's not our fault.
It
though.
isn't our fault.
We were perfect today.
Yes.
So, okay. So, this is our,
Internet. Oh, is that a new?
I think I'm just going to continue.
Okay.
We've had some issues with our phone, and I want to make it absolutely clear that it's issues, it's the phone, it's not us. We've got it handled. Is that clear? Okay.
It's not operator error.
That's right. Yes. Oh, it says tag. Elise, how are you? Good.
Answer back, Elise. Answer back. We've lost
It's so nice to hear from you. Okay, our topic
with internet. Oh, it's back.
I think we're just going to assume that it's always back.
Okay. Even when it goes black and says we've
Yeah,
lost.
until it goes black.
It did go black twice.
Oh,
It's okay.
for a longer period of time.
Okay.
All right.
We're down to one listener.
Connection.
Okay, we're back. This is going to be one of our better.
The topic is you can put boundaries on someone else, only yourself. If someone is treating you badly, you can't change their behavior. I think that's possible. But you can ask yourself why you accept it. So the whole thing came up. We've had discussions on our walk with people and here with people about boundaries. And a lot of times the boundary issues come up when people are dependent on other people. So that's really kind of an issue. So it can be kids with parents, it can be spouses, and people feel like, well, I can't, I have to put up with this because I don't have enough money, or I don't have this, or everybody has their own story on that.
It's a tough one, but the big one to me is, no, you can't, as hard as everybody tries, you really can't change somebody else. But you can let them know what your boundaries are. I think you even taught me this one. It's not about you didn't take out the trash, you didn't call me when you were going to be late. And nobody likes the finger point. Nobody likes accusation. If you just enroll them, I need to know where you are if you're going to be late, or I get worried. I need to live with somebody who helps me take out the trash. You're giving them your boundaries there, with just not expecting them to know that, because you think they're going to read your mind, but they don't always.
And yes, they don't. My mother was great at thinking everyone should read her mind. One of the things I didn't know growing up that I've come to realize is that you can set limits without being angry. You can say, I don't like it when you do it this way, or it's helpful when I prefer it when you do it that way, instead of, why do you always do it that? That's not going to be helpful. So I think I have not been the only one that
in
history that thinks any kind of limits that you set on someone else, or that a boundary that you establish on yourself, has to come with anger and that kind of angry behavior and gestures and everything like that. If you can take a position that people are all coming from their best place, that when they do something that's stupid to you, it may just be that they had no idea that that's how you felt. I think that there's a lot of horrible, mean people that aren't really horribly mean. If now, this doesn't cover everybody, disclaimer.
I'm horrible.
But a lot of people just don't know. They don't have a sense of the what do you call it? The effects of their behavior. So they don't know that they're hurting you. They don't know that it's hard for you to deal with. So I think that's a number one thing to start with. And then there are people that just shouldn't be in your life.
Right. And then you figure that out. If you let them know what your needs, boundaries, expectations are, then they have the choice. They can live into it or not. And you have the choice, as you started out this, that you decide, okay, they don't take out the trash. They don't tell me when they're going to be late and I can't live with it. But then you make that decision. I knocked over the camera.
I want to tell you people
We're really
that we're really smart. We have really good ideas. And it's housed in this kind of funny two people
who can't turn a camera on body way of being.
I would like to.
So yeah. Again, then they make the choice if they can live within your boundaries and expectations or not, and you make the choice if you can live with them and their boundaries or not as well. A two-way street.
And one topic that came up today was about a woman living with her parent because she was getting financial help for her kids to go to private school, because it's not that she wasn't working, it's not that she wasn't a serious provider, it's that she couldn't provide private school. Well, maybe your kids don't need private school. Maybe you need to enroll your kids in, look, here's the situation. It's a toxic situation to be dependent on somebody else. And that's where we are, honeys. So in order for us to be our own independent unit, this is what we have to do. We have to move to a place that's going to be alone. And it's going to be
the cat's there.
I know. It's that the place is going to be smaller, that you're not going to go to private school, but you're going to, and maybe you'll get a job after school, maybe you'll babysit, stuff like that, but we'll be independent. You'll learn how to live within your means, and people that live within their means can grow up in maybe not the fanciest college, but in a really fine college, and it's going to be hard to open that door because of the rain.
What does that have to do with college?
Everyone, we're multitaskers.
That's not very good ones.
But I think it's really important to know that if you think you need the money that somebody else who's giving you a hard time, you're paying a price. You're paying a price for that money.
But
just like we're paying a price for
the
this
bad
connection.
Right. And is that, and so often in marriage, or, is it that big fancy house worth it?
Well, you have to decide on your own.
Yeah.
But then you can't bitch about it.
And the other point I want to bring up about having our boundaries, is that, yes, we set our boundaries, but when you're working them out, everything isn't personal. Everything isn't personal. Like, okay, you're supposed to take the trash out.
Good.
Maybe they're just lazy but it's not that you take it as a personal affront. He's doing it to me. He's pissing me off.
Right.
No, he's just lazy. And that's not an excuse for it.
Right.
But to not hurt your heart, hurt your sense of being.
Right.
It's usually not. Sometimes, yes, they are trying to hurt you. It's a stab, whatever. But as often as not, it's not.
Yes, that's very important. That's very important to say.
Very important.
I think we said
Everything.
Not everything.
If this is even live, because it's cut out 12 times.
Well, I think it is because Gary's watching.
Hi, Gary. Thank you for putting up with us and whoever else that is.
So that's it. That's it. That's our discussion on boundaries. And I think we end up saying take responsibility for your part in your situation.
Yeah. I'm Patti Negri. Find me at pattinegri.com. Please, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and
I'm Merle M. Singer, the Relationship Miracle Worker. You can find me at therelationshipmiracleworker.com. You can get my book, which isn't right in front of me, but it's still my book. Yes, here's my book, Cracking the Relationship Code. Get it on Amazon. Please do, and write a review if you like it.
Gary lost us once. Okay, well, once isn't as bad as the 6 times it went black, so yay.
Thank you for coming back, Gary.
Yes, thank
as
you.
a matter of fact.
We love you, Gary. And whoever else hung out.
Okay, that's it.
Make the life you want.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye.